Welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium and to Dog Pound, as we have an excellent game on tap between Kansas City and Cleveland. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. And this kick will get the game started. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
Croyle with 3 wide receivers. Croyle with the give. Brought down at the 34. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. Second down and very short coming up. Croyle is lined up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. This defense is going to have to figure out a way to stop these guys from getting these short yardage first downs.
Yeah, but if you start mixing up some blitzes there and taking chances, sometimes you give up the big play. There are a few times in a game you're better off just allowing the first down.
First down, looking to throw. Gets the pass away. The wide receiver is unable to make the grab. The pass was too far out of his reach.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Drops back. Short throw to the right. It's tipped away. Johnson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. That brings up 3rd and 10. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's got to find a way to hold on. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Makes the fair catch.
Hey, you want a touchdown? Come on.
They'll start at the 19-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Here we go, boys. White 18. White 18. Run.
Fakes to the back. Now he's scrambling. Drops the easy pick. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
2 tight end set. On the ground, up the middle. Tackled around the 23-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 3rd down, they need 6 for a first. Ball on the 23. Kansas City lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Let's go.
Setting up play action. Short pass to his left. And they get him around the 37-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Let's go.
The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. The running back picks up a yard on that counter. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. The Browns come out with the offset eye. Little handoff. Brought down at the 40. That may be a couple of feet.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes and That time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
20-team! 20-team! Let's go get it. Left.
Anderson hands off on the delay. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
He punts it. He fields the punt at the 16. He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
With the pass. Brought down at the 30. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He's dropped for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Croyle will look to throw. Gets the pass out. Wright has the interception. Tackled around the 26-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Anderson with the fake. Throws it out. Just clanks right off his hands. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Sets up the play action. On the run, he throws it. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Hayden in motion.
Turbo, Simba, peel one single. Saturday. Let the hook it.
Drops back to pass. Throws right. He's dropped right around the 14-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
20-team. 20-team. 6. Let's go.
He looks to throw on first down. Brings it in. He's brought down around the 5-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. And he did a good job there to get the first.
I know those runs aren't exactly the kind you see on the highlight shows, but you're keeping the drive alive, maintaining possession, and picking up first downs.
Runs over tackler. Brought down at the 2. They gain a yard or 2 there on the sneak. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, It's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Let's turn the ball over. Fighting team. Fighting team. What's the call? All right, let's go.
Here's the halfback. Lewis fumbles it. He scoops it up. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
The Chiefs line up in an I formation. They'll throw on first down. He passes short. He's tackled around the 17-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Tackled at about the 19-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Fakes to the back. Throws to his left. Right through his hands. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Holtwit punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Cribbs fields it at the 30. And they get him at the 36-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
And he's hammered at the 44-yard line. The draw play to the running back gives them 8, maybe 9 yards. Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. Lewis, the ball carrier. He gets out to about the 48-yard line, and he goes for a short gain.
If you're running back and your big offensive line keeps pounding those things in there like that, keep converting these first downs, it really starts to wear down a defense.
Short throw to the left. He's dropped at the 45. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Stallworth picks up around 5 yards for that catch, and that will keep the chain gang moving.
Nice decision by the quarterback there. He saw his receiver come open quickly. Rather than trying to wait and work something down the field, just take what the defense gives you.
Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Knocks it away. Edwards was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 41. Cleveland lines up in the offset I this time. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, brings this one in. He didn't get back to the line. They're stopped for a 6-yard loss on the play, so that'll make it third down. Third and long, passing situation here. Ball on the 47. 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field for the defense. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Tackled around the 33-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
He punts it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. First down, looking to throw. He throws left with the catch. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Strong throw to the center of the field. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. You don't usually see a tight end get that far down the field for the score.
And I usually don't see tight ends that can run like that. Boy, what a play that was to go up and make that catch and still stick it in for the touchdown.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Cribbs has it at the 5. Drilled at the 27-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The Browns come out in a single back formation. They hand it off. Great cut. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Lewis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. The defender gets him to the ground. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
First down, looking to throw. Can't connect on that one. Stallworth wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 39. The Browns come out with the offset I.
Come on. Let's stop it right now. 44 screw.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped in the open field. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
He's looking to throw. And it's completed. And he's decleated at the 39-yard line. They'll gain 8 on the play. 2nd down now, 2 yards to go. Ace backfield this time.
Come on, y'all, let those quick out. Live. 118. I'm 118. Back up. King's right.
Lewis on the give. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Lewis lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Handoff up the middle. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far in this drive and a first down.
Here we go. 118. Nice. Come on, go. Hey.
Back to throw. All kinds of pressure. Sacked on the play. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Anderson will look to pass. Pass completed. Tackled right around the 32-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Let's go.
Anderson takes it back. Throws while on the run. Hit hard at the 24-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Kick is up, and he got all of this one. He's got it. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
The kick. Drilled at the 24-yard line. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. Croyle lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He looks to throw on first down. Surveys the field. Makes the reception. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 33-yard line. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Croyle with the give. Brought down around the 36-yard line. Johnson will get enough to pick up the first down.
Reload. Come on, man.
Looks like 3 wideouts this time. He'll get the call again. Knocked out around the 44-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. 2 tight end formation this time.
Swim. Come on, lock him down.
He looks to throw on first down. Here's the pass. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Gets rid of the ball. Brought down right around the 22-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Run right side. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Johnson gets about a yard on the play. From the 22-yard line.
We're talking about Bree.
Cleveland brings in their nickel package.
Green 88! Green 88! Come on, baby. Bang right, bang right! Real! Buffalo!
Throws on the run. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm.
Yeah, when you have an arm like that, you'd have confidence too. This guy thinks he can get it into anywhere.
This offense has a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they can make the most of it. He's tackled at the 4. The quarterback gets a couple on that draw play. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Scans the field. It's completed. They'll get in for the touchdown. He's there again for the touchdown reception. That's his 2nd of the game.
And really no surprise, once you get into the red zone and you're trying to throw touchdown passes, the tight ends and those big bodies just able to make more plays in the red zone.
Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He's tackled at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Anderson is under center. Offense lines up in an I.
Let's get it, Saturday. White 18. Let's hit him in the mouth. Hey. New call.
They're going to pitch it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
The pass is away, picked off. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Kansas City uses motion. They're going to pitch it. And he's knocked out around the 37-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 37. One man in the backfield. They'll give it off here. He's pushed out at the 44-yard line.
If you gave me a choice of just about any running back in the league, Larry Johnson would be very close to the top of my list. Not only is he tremendously athletic, has good speed, but that ability to lower his shoulder and simply run over people, I love in a running back.
You're good. Tennessee. Luke 45.
He's under pressure. He's there for the catch. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. Hoyt gains 4 yards on that reception. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Kansas City comes out in the shotgun.
Scatter. Come on, Jim.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. They tackle him for a loss. They lost a handful on that play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
He drops back. Here's the throw. And they get him at the 32-yard line. And that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
Green 88. Green 88. Come on, B.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. He's brought down at the 23. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Zebra.
Back to pass. Throws to the middle. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
And they're coming after him. He throws it. Dropped an easy one. Hoyt was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield. They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 7. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Drops back. He throws on the run. What a catch! Touchdown! Go ahead and add another touchdown to his already impressive totals for the game.
Well, if you're voting for the Pro Bowl, we have a new name for consideration. This guy has just been tremendous all afternoon.
Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Harrison fields it at the goal line. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Anderson is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Here's a counter play. Brought down at the 40. Excellent execution on that counter.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
Lewis takes the give. He's dropped at about the 41. A gain of 3 yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Lewis gets the ball. Gains his way to midfield. That was a strong run to pick up the first.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
He's tackled at the 46-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 46. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Anderson gives it left. Tackled right around the 44-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 45. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go. Hit him in the mouth.
He drops back. He needs to make a decision. And he will lose yardage on the play. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He punts it. It'll go out at the 27-yard line. Offensively, this team can do no wrong. They're in a groove after 3 consecutive scoring drives. He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. No connection there. The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Rolling right. And he's drilled at the 23-yard line. They might need to have the doctor take a look at him after that one.
Well, it looks like he's okay, but I don't know how. He cannot keep taking shots like that. And I'll tell you another thing. This guy's a tough guy, but I don't care who you are. As a quarterback, you take hits like that, you start looking at the pass rush.
Croyle looking to throw. Passes to his left. He's brought down around the 27-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Colquitt to punt. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Cribbs fields it at the 30. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They'll throw on first down. Passes. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. The Browns come out in the ace formation. Anderson sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Rifles it to the right. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Gives it off. Tackled at the 45. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Toss. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Gain of less than a yard.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Looks to pass. Passes it. Catch is made. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. The quarterback's been putting out some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
From their own 45-yard line. Johnson is the single setback. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. He drops back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 37. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Croyle sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to pass. Throws it short, and he catches it. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on third down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Croyle is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Makes the catch. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
It's fourth down. The Chiefs ready to punt this one away. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
18! 6. Hold on. Somebody make a play.
Looking to throw. Makes the throw out to his right. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
And he caught it. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Drops back. He rolls out to the right, and he breaks into the open field. He's brought down at the 45. Cribbs gains a handful of yards on that reception. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Second and 5. We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. He drops back with the hard throw out to his right. He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
Cleveland using an audible. Anderson has completed every pass on this drive. Is there for the catch. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
He's under a heavy rush. Makes the grab. What an open field tackle. And as we head to halftime, score is 21-3. The kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Still on his feet. Drilled at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. He took a shot at the 39-yard line. And that's the second interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
Here's a draw. Cuts back and he's dropped. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Kansas City is going with the offset eye backfield. Man in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Out of bounds at the 42. Looks like about a loss of 3 on that one.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Blue 45! Tiger, Tiger, Tiger!
Proyle will look to pass. On the run, he throws it right through his hands. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Holquit punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Saturday. Right, who's right? I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Clock.
He's looking to throw. Passes it out. Tipped pass. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
18. 18. Down. Quick games, 44 screw.
Drops back to pass. Short pass. Completed. He steps out right around the 24-yard line. Cribbs picks up about 5 yards with the catch. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Anderson sends a man in motion. Sets up the play action. Throws while on the run. Knocked out at the 40. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Little handoff. Brought down around the 39-yard line. Another solid effort by the running back.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
Drops back on first down. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He makes another reception on the drive. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
They hand it off again. He fights forward to about the 13. Lewis picks up 2 yards with the carry. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, baby. 18.
And they'll run him again. Great open field tackle. Lewis gains around 6 yards on the run. They'll line it up again on third down. Lewis is the single setback.
Hey, inside. 6.
Huge pressure by the defense. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Lining up for the point after. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Charles fields it at the 1. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Throws on the run. He's dropped around the 36-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Drops back. Surveys the field. And the pass is knocked away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Johnson's off the left side. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at the 30. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Anderson comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends this time.
Watch a hard count. Hey, watch the sideline. Double left, ace left.
He drops back to pass. Gets the throw off. Pass is complete. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
21. Hey, watch the sideline.
Anderson hands it off straight ahead. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up second down. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line. Cleveland lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Anderson calls for motion right. He drops back to pass. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 39. Lewis gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Browns line up in an I formation. Lewis gets the call again. Excellent open field tackle. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
All kinds of pressure. Comes down with it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Vickers gains a handful of yards on that reception. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 24. Cleveland lines up in the offset I this time.
Let's go.
He drops back. Defense closing in. Anderson can't hang on to the ball. They get the turnover. Good job on defense to be right there for the recovery.
Well, you get yourself in the right place for a recovery by hustling, and that time this defense was really flying to the ball.
It's the tailback. And they get him at the 41-yard line. And that was a gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd down. Croyle is lined up under center. Single backfield this time. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. There for the reception. Brought down around the 42-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
They go with the run. He's dropped at the 45. He didn't get a ton of yardage on that carry, but he did move the sticks.
Those are money yards right there. Just a couple of yards on the gain, but anytime you look up and they're moving the change, you know you've done your job.
Toss. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line, and they pick up a good 7 yards on the halfback toss. Kansas City comes out in the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, never quit, fellas.
He's under a heavy rush. Brings it in. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Loco White. Green 88. Let's go get it. Green 88. Look.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 29. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
He throws it. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They line up in a double tight set. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 24-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less, and that will bring up second down. Anderson steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in the single back formation.
Tennessee.
Back to pass. With the pass. And they get him at the 35. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Anderson is under center. He has two tight ends. He looks to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete. That one could have easily been intercepted.
As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that long. That was a bad decision.
Let's go. 18. Let's go. Tango off the top. I'm just sitting there.
They'll go with the run once again. He's hammered in the backfield. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Rifles this one out to the right. He's tackled at the 50.
I really love Braylon Edwards' hands. He doesn't seem to be bothered at all by defenders around him, taking hits, running through traffic. This is a guy with big play capability, but more impressively, he's really a tough guy.
Hands it to the back. What a hit! That's a 3-yard gain.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
You're gonna run. Saturday. I want the screen.
They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 46. Lewis picks up a yard on the play. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Cleveland comes out with an I formation. The defense has him surrounded. Brings this one in. Huge hit. The defense was looking to run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Nice play fake. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. It's tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Here we go, boys. 18. We gotta watch the ball, y'all. Let's hunt then. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Anderson with the give. He lost yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
You got close left. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. 18. Pony. Double left, ace left.
Throws a bullet. He's in. Touchdown. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Charles from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Nickel defense. He makes his way to about the 35. An 8-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
Croyle set to go to the end. Smith bats it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Sets up the play action with the catch. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Toss. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. They gain 5 yards there. That brings up second down. They line up in an I. He throws right. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The kick is up. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Chiefs 21, the Browns 17. And he made a great open field tackle. The running back picks up a yard on that counter. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. Anderson will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 21-17. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 43. Lewis gets it on the inside. Tackled around the 43-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. He drops back. Dumps it out right. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. They failed to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields it at the 17. He's tackled around the 24-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Brought down at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
2nd down and 5. Croyle comes to the line, 3-wide formation. He's running out of time. Knocked away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. And it looked short from up here. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 46. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Anderson will hand it off. Brought down behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Let's go, keep playing.
Setting up play action. And it's completed. They finally knock him out at the 17-yard line. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Fakes the run. Pass completed. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and they need a touchdown. They put everyone up on the line. Still working. He's dropped around the 1-yard line. A pickup of 4 yards on the sneak. 2nd and goal situation now. 1 yard to the goal line. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Here we go, boys. 18. Play it. Solid, close left. Grace line.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Let's go, man. Let's go, boys. Play head up. Take it back.
False start, offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
Hey, watch the sideline. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hey. Here we go. 18. Hey. Right.
Hands it to the back. And they get him around the 5-yard line. Gain of under a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. The Browns set up in the gun.
18.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the right. Touchdown, and that puts them on top. That passing touchdown gives him 3 for the game. They'll look to tack on the extra point. It's good. Cleveland is up a field goal. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. Drop at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll start this drive at the 25. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to pass. He throws on the run. How can you drop that? And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Croyle hands it off. And they didn't get it. What happened on that series, Chris?
The defense was good and the offense stunk, Tom. What else you need to know?
The Browns have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Colquitt will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Fielded at the 19. Brought down at about the 41. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Anderson is under center. They'll line up in single back. They'll work the left side. He's dropped for a loss, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
They hand it off. He's hit hard on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Right on the give. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first hit.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He punts it. He fields it at the 17. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And he's out at the 40. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris. Well, he's certainly done his part, but the rest of the team's going to have to step things up a notch or two. Croyle lines up in the shotgun. 5 wide this time. Croyle set to go to the air. Makes the reception. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Johnson off the left side. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. That's 100 well-earned yards for the running back.
Well earned is right, because he's had to fight for most of these yards out here today. No gain was easy. This is going to be one of those hot tub nights tonight. He's going to be a little sore.
Throws it short. Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing on that play. That'll make it second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they drop him for the sack. It seems to me they're having a tough time picking up their blocks.
Something went wrong on that play. You know, you have the quarterback who makes line calls, then you have the center who may adjust the line calls. Just watching that protection, I think something went wrong in the communication between the quarterback or the center. Somebody, that was a mistake.
He gets knocked out of bounds around the 16-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
He throws right. And the receiver is open. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
Gonzalez motioning to the right. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. He's pushed out at the 4. Gonzalez comes away with around 6 yards on the reception, and that's also good for a first down.
That's such a hard play to try and contain as a defensive player. You simply can't afford to give up the big plays, so you have to give them something, and typically it's those short, quick throws, that time for a first down.
Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Play fake. Passes to the end zone. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 1. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Lewis takes the give. And they get him at the 1. Lewis gets about a yard on the play. The Browns line up with 2 tight ends. They go with the run. Good effort to push it out of the end zone. It looked like he was going to be dropped for a safety. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 1. They line up in a double tight set.
Overwatch, red man. You got it. 18. 18. Let's go, D.
Fakes to the back. It's completed. Tackled at the 8. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Gets the punt away. Robinson fields it at the 46. Brought down at the 35. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Single back formation. Croyle drops to throw. Throws it. He's there for the catch. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 22. Gain of 2.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. And they get him there for the sack. They had a tough time picking up the linebacker on the blitz.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passer. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
McGinnis knocks it away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Set down. The kick is up. And it's good. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
Cribbs from the 3. They get him at the 23. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time.
Close right. Let's get it. We need that rock. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Play action. He throws left. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Here's the halfback. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 27. Cleveland comes to the line with 3 wide.
6. Come on, dog, let's go. Let's hit him in the mouth. Let's go, fellas, let's go.
Back to throw. Guns it to the middle. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Hayden motioning to the right.
Let's go.
Tackled at the 50. 2nd down now, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 50. Ace backfield this time.
Here we go, boys. 18, man. What's the out?
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down.
Here we go, boys. Hey, never quit, fellas. Come on. Watch the flank. Come on.
On play action. Passes it to the middle. Edwards gets the interception. What a brutal hit. So they give up the big interception. Now they have to buckle down on defense and stop them from scoring.
Whoa, this game feels a little differently now, doesn't it? All of a sudden, the momentum has completely shifted to the other side of the ball. Let's see what they can do with it now.
The Chiefs line up in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers are split out. Broyle to the air on first down. Under heavy pressure. Catch is made. And they get him at the 34-yard line. That catch will keep the drive alive here in the fourth quarter.
And now this defense is really under pressure. A fresh set of downs, in control of the clock. The offense is in a perfect position here.
They hand off on a counter. He's tackled right around the 28-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The Chiefs come to the line with their jumbo package. They'll keep it on the ground again. He gets to about the 21-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Brought down at the 19. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 19. Kansas City comes to the line with 3 wide. The pocket is collapsing. Tipped away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
The halfback with the carry. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 17-yard line. And right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. He kicks it off. Cribbs from the 1. He breaks the tackle. Drilled at the 26-yard line. Down 3, under 2 minutes to go. It doesn't get much more exciting than this.
Well, there's really no other way to put it. The game is on the quarterback's shoulders at this point, and the first down is always the most difficult to get. Once you get that one, a lot of times the momentum really gets on your side.
And he catches it. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
It's a fake spike. Makes the catch. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Looks down the field. Huge pressure by the defense. Tipped it away. Lewis wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to the air to convert.
Here we go. Over. 18. 18. Let's get off. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. And he's knocked out at the 50. First down, 10 to go. They line up in an I. Looking to throw. He's under pressure. And it's knocked down. Vickers was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Winslow in motion. Drops back. Rockets it. He's brought down at the 37. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Chiefs 27, the Browns 24.